very powerful character in the film. That is the beauty of Anushka. And Tamanna is like very hardworking. He's a superb gentleman. Suddenly surprises you, like mind-blowing, powerful role in the film. The most toughest department.
We have with us Prabhas. He's the biggest star right now with Bahubali, making all the waves. And he has done terrific role in Bahubali. He's doing a dual role in Bahubali. And nothing can beat him. We are here in Hyderabad meeting Prabhas. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
You have nearly spent 2 years doing no other film other than Bahubali. Tell us about it. Why this decision to do Bahubali?
Yeah, it's almost like 2.5 years now. We started like before. By July 10th, it is like 2 years we started the film. 6 months before, we did a lot of exercises, sword fights and all these things we did for the film. This film, they shot for 380 days, and in that they shot with me more than 250 days. So where do I have time to do another film? But we already planned before, like in this film we don't want to do another film because we need a lot of time, get up, and in between, if we had time also, we had a lot of rehearsals, practices, sword fights and all these things in between. So for these kind of films you can't do another film, and most important, like when I have 250 days and more than that in 380 days, I can't do another film because the schedules are like, it's not the first film, like such a big film. See, even the planning is like, when they planned for 15 days, it used to happen for 30 days. Like war, they planned for 100 days, it happened more than 120 days. So it is like we should understand each other to make this film. We can't.
So when you read the script, how convinced were you about the film?
See, first 6 years before, Rajamouli told me he's going to do a very big film. But I didn't know it's going to be so big. So like 4 years back, he told me 4-5 lines before. 3.5-4 years back, he told me about this Bahubali for 20 minutes brief narration. He told me about some scenes, and I got like really goosebumps for that. And before the film, 1 year or 6 months back, he gave me the whole script. He narrated the whole script and he gave me the whole script. So I can't say the strongest point when you see it, the impact will be the visuals. But even only visuals won't sustain the film. It is the script.
It's the script that now. And Rajamouli is famous for his scripts.
Yeah, that's why he gave all the films hit. Till now, he never gave a flop. No. So he's very strong in scripts. That's why.
Tell us about your relationship with Mr. Rajamouli, because right from Chhatrapati, he's given you solid roles, and the way the characterization of the film has evolved is something terrific. Tell us about that.
Yeah, from Chhatrapati, I became very close to him and his family and all. We are like every personal and professional matters, I speak with him whenever we have time. I go at 11 o'clock in the night and we speak till morning 4 about the films, about personal lives, everything. He's like very close to me. He's like more than a friend, I can say. He's my guru in all aspects in my life. And
he's your mentor and guru.
Yeah, in all. And we are like very emotionally attached to each other.
But 8 years after Chhatrapati, you are doing Bahubali. In between, why you didn't do another film with him?
Maybe he was busy with other films.
He didn't find the right script for you?
I don't know about that, but see, for Rajamouli, if you from Chhatrapati now, maybe he did like 1, 2, 3, 4 films in 10 years. When he starts a film, like before the Iga in Malayalam, it's called Ichi. So for that, he said like he's going to finish this film in 4 months. But it took 1.5 years. For him, he's like, when he goes into the film, he wants the films to be a hit. He's completely into the film. You can see his mad passion in the shoot. So he doesn't, the timeline is not important for him. Success is more important. Audience, distributors, producers,
everything.
These are the most important parts. So he can't decide the timeline. We would have done 4 years before if everything was gone on time.
Prabhas, your last release, Mirchi, was a super hit. I'm told it has done around 50 crore business. So, but immediately, any other star would have done a film immediately. Why? Why did you not do a film at that particular? Because Mirchi was a film that gave you an worldwide audience also. You became a big star with Mirchi. Tell us about.
We have decided this film before Mirchi, and you might do a film Mirchi. You might get anyone can get Mirchi, but Bahubali it's not easy. Only it's you should be very lucky, or I don't know about that. I never believed in luck, but I don't know. I should believe in luck from now. So this film Bahubali, Mirchi is nothing compared to Bahubali. This is you can't compare any film with Bahubali. This is once in a lifetime film for me. So I can get Mirchi anytime in my life, but Bahubali it's not. This is a once. That's all I can't get.
So you have devoted your life for the last 2 years to Bahubali, and you have learned sword fighting and every possible
Rock climbing, sword fighting, workouts, morning and evening, and horse riding, all this stuff.
And the trailer is very impressive. And you're playing a dual role. Tell us about. You're playing the title role.
Yeah.
Father and son.
Yeah.
Tell us about.
See, Bahubali, they're like two Bahubalis actually. It is like father and son. One is Amarendra Bahubali, one is Mahendra Bahubali. That we'll know in the film later. One Shivudu is like free spirit guy. He's a destined child. He doesn't know what is his destiny, and he grows up in a tribal family. And he's a happy-going, free spirit, as I told you, happy person. In the whole Bahubali, I think he's the only little kind of entertaining character, you can say. And Bahubali is like, you can say, he's a great father character, Amarendra Bahubali. He's like greatest warrior you have ever seen. Rajamouli, Rajamouli, if you have seen, for him, heroes are like superheroes.
Yeah.
And this you can see that definitely in some of the episodes. You can definitely see that, and as I said, father is the greatest warrior. He's a very beautiful soul. He's a very strong character. He's emotional, and as you see, he has a lot of twists and turns in his life. He need to face, as you see, for part 1 and part 2.
The characterization is so important that Rana is also having an equal role as you have, and he is the villain. And in the trailer, he comes across very powerfully. But in your promotions and all, your camaraderie showed across. So tell me about your, on-screen sort of chemistry with Rana, because that is one of the lively things that work for the movie.
As you say, this is multi-starred film. This Rana who did like a hero. Luckily, we got Rana as a villain. He's like a very powerful character in the film. And what I saw some scenes of his, and he did an extraordinary job, I can say. And you can see there's an age difference in his character when he's like 20s, 30s, and also 50s and 60s in this film. But the relationship, as you say, Rana and me, is like in the first schedule. We met twice or thrice before.
You knew Rana before?
Just like normal, not like friend, just hi and bye friends. That's all. But first schedule we became little close and all, and by second schedule we became friends, and by third schedule we became bestest friends. We speak about our personal lives, everything. Now it is like very important, like almost every day we speak to each other, like maybe in a week 5 times or 4 times. When he's in Hyderabad, we meet, and now after this interview we're going to meet. He just called me. He said, where do you have lunch? Yeah, now it's time, I'm doing an interview, so okay, we'll come, we'll just sit and just chat and all. So it's like, I got a good friend in this film, Rana.
And you have a terrific rapport with him.
Yeah, definitely. I had a super rapport because it was so much fun working with him. And the whole set used to laugh when we were like together. We used to he was the entertaining part of the film, he and Satraj sir. And sometimes we used to feel, why did Rana not come to shoot? There's no, he didn't, like another 10-20 days he doesn't have shoot and all. We used to all miss him.
Mr. Rajamouli also tell you that about his role, because he has got a very powerful role in the film.
Yeah, Rajamouli told me about his role. I know it's very powerful because Rajamouli's biggest research is like villains. Yeah. Because when you see in his film,
his villains are
negative, terrific to the core. So the whole story he sees that the villain is so strong in the whole story, all his films. So the whole concept is there is some tension till the last. He always works like that. For him, villain is the most important role. That's why he wanted Rana in this film. Yeah, I know about that.
Is Tamanna the heroine in the first part or Anushka? Because in the trailer it's all Tamu.
The first part, Tamanna is the heroine. Second part, Anushka is the heroine. Yeah, the second part, it's like both the heroines are there.
How's your chemistry with both these girls?
See, Anushka, I worked 3 films by now. Yeah, by 3 films and all 3 are hits. Yes. No, third film we don't know, Bahubali. Hope it's going to be a good hit.
Yeah, Mirchi was a super hit.
Mirchi and Billa before Billa was a hit, Mirchi was super hit. And this is my 3rd film, and I am very close to her because I know her from now by 6-7 years by now. And I can tell, like in the set, like for example, not only the co-stars, everybody, he sees that even the light boy and even the QST is very happy. That is the beauty of Anushka. And for her, the most important thing is like everyone should be comfortable and happy. That is the most important thing I think Anushka does in the set. And Tamanna is like very, very, very hardworking. Sometimes we say like stop, it's too much now. One schedule like in Mahabaleshwar we were shooting, she went to Switzerland, to Sweden, came back to Mahabaleshwar, went to Malaysia and came back to Mahabaleshwar in just 15 days. So it is like, I think no one can do that.
Tell us, you have worked with these Tamil actors for the first time. That is Satyaraj and Nasser. They also, what is their role in this movie? And
yeah, Satyaraj sir, I already worked in Mirchi. He was my father in Mirchi.
Okay.
So Satyaraj sir, I loved his films from before in the Tamil industry. When I was born in Chennai, so I watched a lot of his films and all. I always loved his performance. He has that little humor in everything. I love the way his performances. And I didn't know, like I know he's a big star and all, but for Mirchi, there's one episode like in Mirchi is a new director. So we called him by 7:30. They called him by 7:30, something 7 or 7:30, I don't remember. So by 10:30, we didn't call him. So my director Shiva is like, say we didn't call Satyaraj, we didn't call him. We were waiting, making him wait for almost 3-4 hours. I don't know what to say. It's like just go and tell him sorry or something. It's like he went and he said, "Sir, sorry sir, we didn't call you for." I said, "Don't worry. You just do your job. Sir, tomorrow come by 9. We don't know, it might get late." No, I'll come by 7. You call me anytime. It's all. Don't think I'm waiting. It's okay. I'll sit in the caravan. It's fine. I'm very fine with that. He's a superb gentleman. You can say.
And Nasser?
I already worked with Nasser sir 2 films before. 2 films. And you can say like Nasser sir, he always surprises you in acting. Suddenly surprises you. Like we know like Nasser sir does this. Maybe for this we know some scenes like maybe Nasser sir will do something like this. He'll always surprise you. He gives something else. His performance, his eyes, his expression, some body language he changes. And like me and Anushka will like, we used to see, look at his performances like, Anushka used to see, now he changed this, now he changed this, he didn't do last time. So this is a beautiful thing with senior artists. For them we need to think and do and work hard, but for them it is just, it's an instinct. Just talk and just.
Ramya Krishnan is doing an important role.
Ramakrishna ma'am is doing mind-blowing, powerful role in the film.
She looks very impressive.
Yeah, and the whole film, the most powerful in a way you can say it is Ramakrishna ma'am's character. It is very, very strong, and you can see the power of women in her and Anushka and Tamanna. But Ramakrishna ma'am's performance and her characterization and her character, the whole film is very strong impact it will give to the audience, definitely.
What about this cameraman?
Cameramans in the latest, like, see, I'll tell you something, it's like camera department is the most toughest department, because department itself, it's very tough, and cameraman, because even in lunchtime, they just go eat and see, morning 7, they start, maybe if we start by 7:30, they should come by 5:30, they should do all the work. By 7, we start shooting, or 7:30. In between, we have lunch for 1 hour, they'll just have for 10-20 minutes, immediately they need to start work. See, there is no time for the cameraman. It should be, they're the hardest workers in the whole team, in the main important team. And Sendil is like giving his like time for 2.5, 3 years, because before, now the shooting started by 2 years by now.
Okay.
But before that, 6 to 8 months, he should sit with Rajamouli and discuss everything. So I think another 1 year he should give. So it's like whole life he's in Bahubali.
That means all the artists and technicians, their life for the last 2 years was in Bahubali.
Yeah, everybody, like more than 2 years, you can say. Sometimes you can say 3 years, and by another 1 year, that is 3.5 to 4 years. We don't know, it's like that. But we all know this is once in a lifetime film. But Sendhil is like very important for Rajamouli. For like maybe he did some 10, 12 films, I don't remember. But 80% of his films are the cinema DOP by Sendhil. So he is very important for Rajamouli. They both have a beautiful sync chemistry. They understand. They have a beautiful understanding. So that is, for Rajamouli, it is very important. Especially, any film we go, when we start, if it's a new director or a director, the cameraman is very important for the director. So Sendhil is the most important part for Rajamouli in Bahubali. And as you saw Sai, or you saw many of his films, he did extraordinary job. And definitely last Iga, he got awards and all. So now next, this film is going to put his best, so you can see his best work.
Okay, now when are you starting the shoot of the part 2 of this?
We are going to start by September or October first week, something, September 15th, with the planning.
So you will keep that look, your look which you are having now, the bearded look?
No, I'll just add, the beard is no problem because it's 1 week. Only the hair I need to grow for. From now I need to start growing my hair for by this times to shoot start.
All your fans are asking, when are you going to sign your next film?
See, now I already, we have a plan, like in UV is my own, my friend's production, own production, kind of own production. So they have already planned with the director Sujit, who directed Run Raja Run with Sharva. Now is that one film we have. The script is almost finalized. Finalities and all is happening. So that is one fixed. And another one is Gopi Krishna, my uncles. These 2 films I should do. Then I can do another film.
Will you go back to do another film with Mr. Rajamouli?
Yeah, why won't I do? Who won't do? Rajamouli is something else. We know he's one of the biggest directors in the country. And if this film, he has shown the greatest visuals, as you saw in the trailer, which we have never seen in any other film in the country. So some directors, like, they have a great vision. They're putting so much hard work for 3 years. So see, for Rajamouli, it is like 4 or 5 years of work, planning. For us, it is maybe 2 years. It is 4 or 5 years of planning. And it's the director, he has a lot of pressure because the producers, and I should talk about the producers, maybe later you can ask me about. See, the director, he has a lot of pressure. See, you need to see that this is the biggest project. No one has ever spent so much. He has that pressure, he has the sets. See, I'll tell you one episode in Bulgaria. Morning, 4:30 he used to wake up. He used to go for music sittings, then editing. Then he used to come to shoot in -5 to -10 degrees. He used to work. Again, he comes back. We used to say, like, no, just relax, we'll go out. No, I have this work. Then again, he used to go to editing, again sitting on music sittings. He used to see by 12, 1. Again, he used to wake up by 4 and he used to come to shoot. See, these things, I think no other man can do. Okay. It's impossible. Like that, maybe he worked.
Is this your first launch into Hindi also?
Yeah, every film other than Telugu, everywhere it is my first launch.
And how confident have you dubbed in for the Hindi version? Or
no, I didn't dub for the Hindi version because it's a little authentic Hindi. It's like not normal Hindi, right?
Okay.
So it's 1,000 years back. So I don't want to make a mistake and feel wrong.
Prabhas, everybody talks about visual effects of Bahubali. Yeah. How do you feel? I mean, how does they say that it's most expensive part of the film is the visual effects and graphics.
Yeah. See, one thing I can guarantee, anyone who going to watch this film, 100% I'll give you a guarantee that you'll get great experience, or you'll feel very, very happy with the visuals, definitely, all over the country or anywhere.
Tell us about waterfall scene.
See, the waterfall scene is it's a song in a song. And it is one of the biggest highlights. There are like 10 highlight visuals in the film. And this is one of the top 3, I can say.
Yeah.
And I didn't see much of that completely, but people who have seen completely, I saw 5 to 10 shots. It was like mind blowing for me, and really it is like uh, Rajamouli showed me the pictures how it's going to be, but it's not like very like clear. But when I saw the visuals, when I, with that, we have watched it in IMAX, and it was like mind blowing. That's all. I can't say anything else. People will definitely feel very happy with the visuals. Anyone in the country.
About Keeravani Sa's music, because he's been part of Rajamouli, like you, so many other people.
Yeah, Keeravani Garu is like Rajamouli's brother, and not only as a music director, but he's very important part of in the film. He's a best critic, you can say, to Rajamouli, and in any which way he's like very involved in the film of Rajamouli. Like Vijayendra Prasad Garu, writer, who's his father, and who's the most biggest support for Rajamouli. Because Rajamouli always told me about a lot of his scripts, which like one-liners and all. He used to think so big, like 30, 40 years back only. He is one of the biggest assets for Rajamouli and Keeravani Garu. Keeravani Garu is like, as I said, is the biggest support in the film. But when we saw the visuals, we felt like, what is the music for this visual? This is like, we had never seen something like this.
So the medium is also very good.
The RR, the re-recording is very, very important for these visuals especially. And I think after visuals, it is RR, which is like, because there's so many emotions in the film. There's so many characters, there's a lot of depth in every character. And this film is 100% after visuals. Our re-recording is the most important thing in the film. So I think without him, I think it's Rajamouli's and Keeravani's is a combination. The way they design this scene with the RR and that visuals, I think without those two, we won't feel the effect. The Keeravani Garu is the most important person for Rajamouli's films and personal life.
Bahubali is the most expensive film ever made in India. How were the producers, Shobhu Garu and Prasad Garu?
Yeah, see, Keeravani Garu, Vijayendra Prasad, me, Rana, everybody, the sets, Sabu Cyril sir, Sindhil, everybody are great. We all did our best. We all supported, we all saw that Rajamouli is comfortable, or he saw that we are comfortable. We all did one thing, but it's very important even for Rajamouli. Without these producers, he wouldn't have made Bahubali. If they would have said the budget is going too much, we planned this, 20% is going, 50%, the budget has gone double. Okay. Double of what we thought. It was huge, and it has become double, more than that. Without these producers, Rajamouli cannot do this film Bahubali. And Shobhu Garu is such a great person. He was always on the set. He was always smiling. We felt like he's not the producer, someone is the producer, because the amount, one day there are 700 people working in art department. Sometimes it is like thousands of people on the set, and it is like, it's one day, if it's postponed, it is like lakhs. It is not tens or 20, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs. One day the schedule is not on time, everything goes wrong. The money, the budgets, the timeline, everything. But he never had a little slightest
dream of this big budget film came true because of these two producers.
Without these producers, I feel Rajamouli cannot do this film. These are so important part. We never spoke about the producers because no one much asked, but without Shobhu, it's impossible, because he always had a smile. And I don't know, with those budgets, we used to get tension, like we used to feel like, what is happening? This is like what? And all, but he was like, we used to ask Shobhu Garu, like, how it's like too much, what do you think? No, it's okay, everything will be fine. He always had a beautiful smile. He's the greatest, one of the greatest persons in the whole film, I can say.
That was nice talking to you, Prabhas.
Thank you so much.